the only reason we're here is to find this inn. This place looks a lot like one place that we've been. How am I supposed to slap him? Supposed to slap this guy. Don't ask me how I'm supposed to slap him. Maybe I'm supposed to slap someone else. What you got? What you got? Any fat loot here? Looking for upgrades on the main crew. This is a 1 defense upgrade. Here we go. Silver greed. Boost luck. And we're gonna give that to Matthew. We won't worry about selling right now. Interesting. Yeah, how am I supposed to slap that guy? Like, oh, you know what? I think I see it. I see it. Easy. Oh, there's a djinn right there. Oh, that's probably the djinn that I need to get from slapping him. This is like the longest range slap ever. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Alright. So that is all the djinn in this location. That revives a dude. Without fail. They can fail? Usually. Okay. We'll go ahead and swap those then. And we're out of djinn slots now. So I don't know how this game wants to give me more djinn. There are more djinn. That is not the last one. I'm gonna heal. Then I'm gonna save if I can go to the right spot. Actually, no, because it can't. So right there, I have 17 water djinn. How is that even possible? Maybe there's another slot, like, right after the 8. Because there's room for a 9th. Maybe that's just what it is. Initial. Oh boy. I like the, just a little tangent. I really like, and by like I mean like it's kind of funny to me when games kind of put this dialogue in where it would never ever happen in the context of what's going on. It's like, you know, whoever this advisor is, he would never talk to the Emperor in this particular fashion. He doesn't need to remind the Emperor that Lord Kuan is his brother and his children are Ryuku and Haoju. You know, like it's just really silly to me. Kraden, you know Kraden too? Who's this Unan guy? Yunan. I'm gonna call him Unan. Because it sounds kind of nice. Unan. Oh man, wouldn't that be crazy? If they're like, oh, you have 8 party members? We actually meant to give you 9 party members. And if it's Ryuku, he can get the stepping, because I do not want that sucker on my party. What's going on over here? Whole lot of nothing going on. I must be pretty close to the end. I kind of want to scroll down on this list to see how many Jin are left, but I'm not going to do that. I can see 2 Jin ahead right now. Oh yeah. I do deserve a reward, especially because I rescued that fisherman guy and his Synergy seeing son, and I didn't get anything out of that. But I need like 2 rewards to make up for that. Those people were probably under your rule anyways, so. You know, step up. Don't give me the happy face. The fate of the whole continent rests with you. Sort of the family business. That's pretty good. It all started because we needed a mountain rock feather. Because Tyrell is just some punk kid. To think that the world would probably be fine. Yeah, the world would probably be totally completely fine if Tyrell didn't break That little flying wing flappy thing. So, the destruction of the world can be traced back to Tyrell being an idiot. So, like, that one is clearly important. It's clearly important. I guess it's not important. Also, I didn't get any reward. Hello? Where is my appreciation? Your thanks does nothing for me. Annex. I guess I kind of went through that little encyclopedia entry too quick. Sorry. My dog. I just spoke to you. Well, I went in your study. Oh my gosh. Okay, where's the annex? Is this the annex? Her room, the annex? Kind of silly. There's a treasure chest there. That treasure chest doesn't count because I would have went over here and I would have grabbed that treasure chest already. But you need to give me something else. Something on that treasure chest. This is gonna be the like the mirror thing or the spyglass or whatever. Oh no, I got ring. Lady Moon's ring. Ryuku, you just go die in the fire, okay? That's sucker food. Boost defense and resist. Oh, you already have it. Oh, you have the agility ring. Right. Who has the least amount of defense? You do, so we'll just give it to you. I'm not sure if I want to consider that as sufficient. There has to be like a point to this. Well, there is. There totally is. Alright, I want to go around this way first. Ah. Oil again. Hey, what's up, Dante? Lisa and Internet? Alright, man. Did I tell you about the internet debacle that happened with me? Because you know what? I think I remember telling you about it. No man spilled beans. Okay, so a little while ago, well, like for the last like several months, I've been running into the issue of dropping frames on stream, and this was never really something that was a problem. Really like much like it just wasn't a problem before then. But you know, Time Warner got bought by Spectrum in my area, and Spectrum to me it felt like they were doing something that they shouldn't have been doing, you know. So I was like, okay, well, I've had enough of, you know, dropping frames on stream when I shouldn't be dropping frames. I used to be watching 2 streams, a preview of my stream up, and streaming at the same time, and I never ran into any issues. You know, I would not drop any frames unless there was something that would warrant dropping frames, like internet outages and things like that, or little blips in the internet. So I was like, all right, enough is enough. I'm gonna figure out what's going on here. So I call Spectrum. You know, I tell them like, hey, my internet's not operating the way it should be. And they say, well, you know, your internet is actually, you're getting way better internet than you're actually paying for, and blah blah blah, this and that. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, that's great and all, but I want better internet. And they're like, oh, well, we could totally give you better internet if you just swap over to the Spectrum plan. You can get better internet. And I'm like, oh, that sounds great. How much do I have to pay for it? Oh, you won't actually pay more. You'll actually pay less. We're swapping it over. So here I am thinking, oh my goodness, this is a steal. Like I'm getting a deal out of this. You know, not only am I gonna get better internet, I'm gonna pay less to get better internet. So I also have a TV plan at the house, and like a home phone plan and stuff like that. So I figure out some specifics regarding that, and I call Spectrum back, and I'm like, hey, so I'd like to swap over to this new Spectrum plan, but I want to make sure that, you know, nothing's going to change. You know, I still want all the same TV channels. I still want the same phone plan. You know, I want all of that. They're like, oh, not a problem. You know, the plan that you're swapping to, you're going to get all the same channels. The price is going to be less overall. It'll be great. So I'm like, great. Let's swap over. Can you guess what happened? Can you guess what happened? Here's what happened. I swap over, and my internet basically stays the same. And I'm like, okay, you know, they had warned me that my modem was probably not they're gonna output the best, you know, possible quality or whatever. So I was like, okay, you know, that's fine. I can get a new modem, but first I will get new Ethernet cables, because my Ethernet cables are pretty old and they probably don't support, you know, like 200. Oh, that was the other thing. They told me it was going to be 200 megabit internet. And what was being paid for was 50 megabit internet, but I was getting 70. But I'll get to that a little bit in a second here. So, after swapping over, the internet was basically the same. So I swap out Ethernet cables, I swap out my modem, and boom, I start getting 100 megabit internet.